This week, we're going to be fishing at Kagoagh Fishing Resort, which is located in Quatsino Sound on the northwestern part of Vancouver Island. It's a family-owned lodge which opened in 2015, and it is a beautiful, secluded property situated right on the water. We have the pleasure of fishing with Rob Alcock, who is the owner of Gibbs Delta Tackle and the president of the Sport Fishing Institute of British Columbia. Rob is a very passionate angler and also one of the leading advocates for all sports fishermen in British Columbia. The really cool thing about this trip is Rob's son, Alexei, is going to be guiding us. This is the first time Rob has ever been guided by his son. They've fished together hundreds of times over the years since Alexei was a young boy, but this will be the first time that Alexei has full control and he's going to run the show. Before we head over to Kagoagh Fishing Resort, we have to pull our 30-foot Kingfisher boat out of Telegraph Cove Marina for the trip across island to Quatsino Sound. Towing a 30-foot boat across the island is a heavy load, but having our BD diesel truck with the TS booster gave us a ton of confidence, and the extra throttle response made for a flawless tow. We have the total package here, and we're very lucky to have the setup that we do. Rob and Alexei met us at the boat launch. We put the boat in the water and headed for Kagoagh. Once we arrived at the lodge, it was time to grab some dinner and then make our way down to the dock for some introductions and prep our gear for fishing tomorrow. What spoon were you running today?
Coho Killer and the herring aid.
Oh yeah?
But it was pretty beat up. It caught so many fish, you know, the paint's gone. It's got a different shape to it. We just keep putting it back down. It keeps working. You know how that works.
That's
sometimes
a good
with
problem.
spoons.
It's a confident thing as well, right? You feel so good about it.
So yeah, I was thinking we'd do the same thing. Let's run an anchovy in the morning and a spoon on one side and see how it goes.
Awesome. Well, one thing that I used for the first time yesterday was the Kingfisher flasher, right? Mm-hmm. Bigger tail kick, if you will. Yeah. More of a dodger in the water, right? A bigger loop, more action. We hooked 3 chinook on it yesterday. It was great. Loved it. That's
interesting because we, you know, primarily that's been a Ontario flasher for us where they use in the Great Lakes. And, very, very common for that. And guys don't use them that much here, but we had a couple of our pro staff start to use them and they said the same thing. And
yeah, I mean, totally different action. Mm-hmm. I liked it a lot.
The other thing we should maybe give a try tomorrow is, you know, along the lines of something different. When we used to cut plug years ago, I used to cut my plug so one would roll one way on one side of the boat and one would roll the other way. Yeah. Just so it's different again. Yeah. So we've got a counter-rotating teaser head now. Oh, wow. So this one is actually built the other way. So a regular one we turn this way and this one's going to roll the other way in the water. So let's give this one a try tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. Too. And then we've got this big bite bait. Yeah. Which is an artificial.
It's so realistic, eh?
Yeah, it's artificial entry. And if you feel, it's got a wire in there too.
Oh yeah, bend it how you want your roll.
So you can actually, you know, put whatever kink you want in it.
All right, ready to rock? Got the salmon rods, halibut?
Yeah, it sounds like they're gonna have breakfast sandwiches ready for us, so let's just get on the water and go in the morning.
That's about the most organized I've ever been.
Yeah. 5:30.
Breakfast sandwich to go, and let's go. Yeah. Awesome. It'll be a fun day. Ready? It's a good feeling.
You know, it's amazing how you can still get excited. Doesn't matter how many times you do this.
Man,
tomorrow morning we're going fishing.
I had this conversation with someone the other day. Like, it's like every time I catch a fish, it's like the first time I caught one. Yeah. It's just like, what is it? It's like electricity. Yeah.
And this is all part of the culture too, right? You look around here, there's people getting boats ready, there's people getting things ready. This is fun stuff to do too.
This is like, I equate it to almost like being in the dressing room. right?
Yeah,
This
fair
is where you're hanging out with the guys. This is kind of the camaraderie, the banter, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, preparing for the challenge.
Absolutely. We're gonna be dreaming about that tonight. It's our first morning here at KO, and we're super excited to get out on the water. We're gonna be guided today by our host and owner of KO Resort, Tyler Halls. Tyler's gonna be taking us to an area where he knows some chinook salmon have been caught over the past few days. So the plan is to head out there and chase some chinook first thing this morning. Hey, look at it.
Right hand?
Hey.
Can't wait to watch you do this, Brendan. I'm gonna just step back here. Yeah.
Nice fish, nice fish. Good fight though, eh? A nice big run to start.
Yeah, they're so fresh here, and you know we're fishing shallow, so you're.
Yeah, I was
Fight's on.
37 feet.
Yeah.
I didn't know you used level lines, Brendan.
It's a little different style. We got a lefty fishing the right end rod. Some gamesmanship. Water's so beautiful,
Stab
clear.
at him
There you
next
go.
time.
Hey, there he's in, he's in. Nicely done, boys. Nice job. There she is. Nice fish. Beautiful.
It's a gooder.
Just a chrome bullet, eh?
It's a beauty.
Ah, boy. Nice job.
Thanks, buddy. Nice job. Thanks, Tyler.
Blaster!
Awesome. We figured it out. We figured it out. On the board, man. Nice
the board.
fish. Great bite there. Good fight. Chrome bullet. We got into some chinook salmon right away, and bite looked like it was really going to light up, but it kind of slowed down a little bit. We decided to shift gears and head offshore to target halibut and maybe even pick up a lingcod. When halibut fishing, the key is to have an anchor system that focuses on safety. As we all know, things out on the ocean can go sideways in a hurry. With the anchor system, it works exactly like an anchor off the front of your boat, but essentially what you're doing is you're tying off rope to a cleat at the side of your boat, which has a quick release system where if something does go wrong, it's just a quick pulley system, it releases, and you're free. So that's why guys have really bought into this system here. One, because it does produce fish consistently, and two, it is very safe. We're setting up for Halley fishing right now. We've got some skirts, Gibbs Delta skirts, some scent containers inside with some special scent. Hey, Rob?
Special scent. Got a krill-based and anchovy oils. But any scent is good, right? We just halibut are drawn to the smell.
There she is. She's down. How do you get bonked?
Looks like it.
So you got a fish on a rod over there already. What took so long? Halibut on. Well, if you want to hand the rod off. Dinner fish?
Yep.
Well, there we go, Rob. First halibut in the boat.
Yeah.
Nice looking fish there, eh?
Make a nice dinner for the family.
87 centimeters.
Size.
Beautiful, beautiful table fare.
Nice colors.
What a fish. Good fight, too, hey? He hit that thing like
I know.
buckled
I
that
was maybe a little bit bigger than
Yeah.
he hammered it.
Yeah, right on.
hungry. It's good.
Awesome, awesome. He's there. He's there.
Tyler, I'm only allowed one halibut though, so you better take this one, right?
I'm on it.
Just for
Double header here, double header. 2 fish on. About 3 minutes after Rob landed his.
this is good. I like to watch these guys reeling in fish.
You've done your work.
See the guy doing some work here.
You got a fighting belt? Big linger.
Oh, it is a linger.
Yeah, nice lingcod.
Yeah.
Nice fish.
I'll take that. How close are you, Brent?
Beauty. Dude, another big lingcod, dude. Double header lings.
That is awesome.
Oh, beauty. Ready? That'll make the wife happy.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Erin is her name. Well, look at this surprise, doubleheader surprise while we were halibut fishing.
Who would have expected?
That's awesome. Look at their twins, eh? Beautiful lingcod. Man, that was fun.
It's not completely rare that we get them while we're halibut fishing, but to get two at once is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was super fun. Nice job.
Yeah, no, good job.
We had such a fun day on the water with Tyler and Rob, and we got into salmon, we got into halibut, we even got a nice lingcod. Smiles, laughing all day long. My face is actually sore from all the laughs we had out on the water. So I want to say a big thank you to Tyler for coming out with us today and showing us why KO is such a special place. Day 2 on the boat with Alexei and Rob, and Quatsino kind of has that old mystical feel to it. Just a really, really fishy area and really a fun spot to be on the water and taking it in. Fishing with Rob is always a lot of fun. Anytime Rob and I have fished together, we always seem to have an epic trip. We've had some very memorable days on the water, and he's a wealth of knowledge. I mean, he's almost like a walking encyclopedia when it comes to sport fishing here in British Columbia, and especially on the West Coast. I mean, he's constantly fighting for our rights and things that will benefit the sport fishermen. You know, I really just feel enriched when I come away from these conversations, more knowledgeable with exactly what's going on with our fishery here on the West Coast. So Rob, I'm sure many people know, but just to remind them, you're the president of the SFI, and you do tireless work on behalf of sports fishermen, recreational anglers, and advocating for our rights and our ability to get out here and do what we're doing today. And we have such a phenomenal resource here. There's always issues that you know, the sports fishermen are dealing with, and what are some of the current things that you're kind of going through right now?
Well, there's always a couple challenges, of course. You know, the public fishermen, our recreational sector, are really the stewards of the salmon. We're the people that are donating to hatcheries and doing restoration projects and net pen projects. And, you know, we love the resource and we are doing our best to protect it. And it's very frustrating when the message, you know, coming from the government is that all salmon are in critical state. And that's just not the case. You know, we have a couple stocks of concern, but as you know, fishing is very, very good all across British Columbia. And, you know, we're really trying to get the government to focus and come up with a plan for a restoration project for those salmon that are in trouble. And we also need them to commit to a marked selective fishery, because we've got millions of hatchery fishery out there that are being raised to be caught. That's why they're raised. And they're not giving us access to them. And, you know, we catch them every day. We have to release them every day. Catching them does not affect any stocks of concern. And in fact, that's why those fish are made. So.
Well, exactly. And to piggyback on top of that, I mean, that's the perfect reason why we need some funding to have the ability to be able to clip all of our hatchery fish. Because right now, what is 10% of fish are being clipped?
In Canada, it's 10%.
In Canada.
Yeah, in the U.S., it's 100%. And to date, we haven't got a justifiable reason why we can't have a marked selective fishery. You know, the 9,000 jobs in BC and the 300,000 anglers that come out here, the 50% of the gross domestic product that we generate by catching less than 12% of the fish is all in jeopardy because of mismanagement and the department not using their own science to manage the fisheries.
Yeah, I mean, the economic stimulus that this industry provides for the province is really unparalleled.
We only need two things to really be successful in this industry. We need opportunity and expectation. If we get the opportunity to go out and fish and the expectation that we can keep a fish, this industry will thrive.
You're right, and I think you hit the nail on the head. Like, the guys that are on the water day in and day out, the guides taking data from fish, you know, collecting data. So there's science behind what we're saying.
Yeah, nobody wants a healthy public fishery more than we do.
We decided to fish salmon right through the tide change. You know, certain areas fish better at certain tides. But the key thing is you don't want to be traveling right during prime time. So you need to know where you need to be so you can have your lines in the water at the exact right time. So after fishing through the tide change, we decided to head offshore, drop the anchor again, and fish for some halibut.
That didn't take long, eh?
No, he's there. You got him?
You got him.
Oh, yeah. Took us longer to swing and get settled, eh?
Yeah.
It's like clockwork out here, man.
No, it's pretty nice just showing up, dropping down, get the fish right away. It's a good feeling.
That's, yeah, it is a good feeling. How's that rod holder look about now?
Well, we're using the right hand. No, it's good. I love it.
I enjoy halibut fishing. Hey, how about
One
you?
of my favorite things to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I find it to be, especially on the pick, it's such a social fishery, right? Because we're not having to run the boats and watch for kelp and other anglers. We're on the pick, you know, tell a few stories, have a couple of laughs.
Absolutely. There we go.
Oh, nice
little chicken. Hey. Nice little halibut there. Grabbing his dad's halibut over the side of the boat. How awesome is that? Hey? I'm sure you guys have done that a few times before.
Couple times. It's usually me reeling him in, though.
Well, we got another one here. Starting to heat up a little bit. We've had a couple more bites here in the last 15, 20 minutes. So Alexei, you've had the pleasure of fishing in a lot of different spots on the coast here, and what makes KO such a special place to you? Like, obviously, you know, the way I think of it being up here is, you know, you guys kind of get the first shot at fish coming down the west coast, essentially. I mean, Winter Harbor's a couple miles north, but other than that, I mean, you guys are right here.
Yeah, well, we're fishing in the same place as the guys from Winter Harbor. We're just a little more protected up sound where we are. Yeah, like the fish are all really fresh. The meat is bright red. Like it's all super, super fresh fish. Well, by the time they work their way south, it's not quite the same as when they get it fresh up here.
Just chrome bullets, eh?
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, I see some color. See some color.
There you go. Nice little chicken.
Tasty, tasty. We'll make some good fish and chips. We ended up getting our halibut pretty quick again. I mean, I can't believe how many halibut are up here. Very good numbers of smaller chicken halibut, great eating fish. A lot of times when we've dropped our anchor, within 5 minutes, we already have a fish on. So, I mean, that's pretty amazing fishery. To finish off our trip, we figured it would be a good idea to target salmon one more time. So we're gonna stop at the famous Cliff Point on our way back in to the lodge. Man, he's on a good run, this guy. Good hit there, popped the clip. Oh, and he went on a good run here. Oh. Ah, he's coming at us now. Oh. Yeah, very good. Oh, look at him thrashing on the surface. That's a good sound to hear. That's a good sound. Oh, he's a feisty fish. He just came right to the surface there, was thrashing. Oh, I can see him, his head shaking down there. Oh.
Just remember, nice and easy.
Yes, yes. Look how clear the water is, eh? See that fish back there?
It's unreal.
Look at him. It's beautiful. Beautiful day here again. Sun out. Great backdrop. Here he comes. Sometimes, right? Oh.
Hope he's proud.
I think he's gonna appreciate this one, right?
Walking right to me.
Yep. I'll get him right into you. There he is.
we go. That's a beauty. All right.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Nice fish, buddy.
Rob, I might have jumped the gun and stole your right-handed reel there. Hey? Boys, what a special day on the water, and what a way to end it. Beautiful Chinook, fishing with you two guys. Alexei, first time guiding your father.
First time.
On the water. Like, truly special day. Awesome. I mean, it's going to be a memory that'll last with me for a long time, and I hope it does with you guys as well.
For sure.
I mean,
100%.
we've got into a couple beautiful Chinook, halibut, and just the camaraderie, right? And the stories and that's what a big part of fishing is all about.
It's been an amazing day for sure.
Yeah, so I want to thank you guys for putting this together and guiding us today. Alexei, it was an awesome time, and really look forward to getting back up here.
Well, thanks for coming out. I had a blast. It was an amazing day.
Your father taught you well. Eh?
Yeah, it was a great trip. We always have fun when we're fishing together, and I always look forward to these trips. It was a little bit more special because we got to have my kid involved in it today.
Absolutely. And he got to watch you do some work today. Eh? Right on, boys. What an absolutely amazing trip we had at Kagoagh Resort. The hospitality from Tyler and Gina and their family-run business is second to none. Just a fantastic getaway. Located right on the water, huge rooms. I mean, I can go on and on, but one thing I do have to mention is Gina's cooking in the kitchen. Man, the food was absolutely spectacular. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Trips like this really make you realize how important sports fishing is to communities in British Columbia. So to be able to be on the water with a guy like Rob Alcock, who is such an advocate for all of us sport fishing anglers, really makes you appreciate the work that he does, so we can come out and experience trips like these at lodges like Kagoagh. I feel it's very important for sports fishermen to stand up so we are allowed access to this resource and we can ensure the longevity of these fish.